Hi, my name is Zach Borntreger. This is my first year teaching at Will Rogers Junior High, and I teach 7th and 8th grade math. Claremore Public Schools is really an awesome place to be, whether you're interacting with administration. They come in sometimes just to observe lunch and just get to say hi to them, and obviously they help early on with training and professional development, so you get pretty well acquainted with a lot of the upper administration. You also get to see the principals in the hallway. I know that's not always the case at a lot of schools where I know some people that don't ever see their principals, but I see all three of ours every day. It's probably the most vital thing. As new teacher, I know that longevity as a teacher is an important thing, and you've got to have the support from your principals and administration. And for them to be able to interact with you and be able to encourage you because they see you interact with students, they give you actual encouragement, not just something they've heard from other people. That really means a lot, and it makes you feel really empowered to keep doing what you're doing as a teacher and loving on your students. We did a little murder mystery, and had a few students that were getting really competitive. I said, "Hey, we'll do ice cream for the top 3 teams that solve the murder first." It was just really fun to see the students move around. I challenged my advanced students to not use a calculator, and so some of them are like they're working it out on paper and they're getting really excited. And even some of my advanced students had a mistake, and so they didn't get it right. And so it was cool to see the students that maybe don't perform as fast or as well in the classroom. They felt like they had a chance in this one because I gave them an opportunity to work in teams. To be able to put it into a fun activity, whether it be like a murder mystery or a little puzzle, or even just some kind of mystery activity where you get to see them practice those fundamentals, but they have in the end they get to achieve something and they see the result. Like, hey, I solved this, or hey, I got this right answer. It took a while, but I got it. It makes it a little bit more fun for them, because school day is 6-7 hours. You do that 180 days a year, that's a long time. And so to be able to kind of change the pace up a little bit and give them something, especially for the students that need to walk around and burn off some of the energy that they've stored up either before or after lunch, makes a big difference. Claremore Public Schools, it really feels like family. Family, very friendly, warm. You come in and you're greeted by our office staff, our secretaries, and they have so many roles, but they really make you feel like you're valued. And it's not just a superficial one. They do care about you, and it's pretty obvious from really early on. And when you have that, you do really feel like family. And I know obviously family looks a little bit different for everyone, but my family, we're really close, and we do what we can to support one another and make sure that they know that they're number one, that we take care of them first. And so I take that approach with our staff here and our students. Absolutely. Everyone's rooting for you. We really don't have that sense of competition here. We're all trying to help each other get better, whether, we provide resources like, hey, we're doing this activity, you can use it if you want, but we're not trying to outdo one another. We all want our students to improve their MAP scores and pass the state test and get good grades as well, just to see growth. We're always encouraging one another. I could go to any teacher. It doesn't have to be a math teacher. It doesn't have to be a 7th and 8th grade teacher. I could go and I could ask a question and everyone's willing to answer and help. And now I've had teachers come and offer advice when they've heard something, and that means a lot that they felt comfortable doing that. And I always want to be receptive to any type of feedback and critique. And I think every teacher here wants that as well. For sure, yeah. PLCs have been a really nice place. We're kind of in a smaller group, and this year we've tailored it to more subject areas. So I'm with, I could be with 7th, 6th grade math teachers, or I could be with the 8th grade math teachers, and we're looking at data, and we're looking at, hey, make sure that we're giving out our CFAs. Each week we end on Fridays we share a win, and I've had every single week, I can think of at least one win, even if it felt like a rough week. I'm like, you know what? I did have this. I had this student that did really well, or I maybe had a class that really showed a lot of growth and good work that week. So When you're able to think of those positives, it's not a venting session. It's really an encouragement time where we've got each other's backs and we know that we're in it together. When you don't feel isolated on an island, you can really again, it really builds that family unit. And if teachers ever feel like they're on an island, I know that's a really dangerous place, but having the PLCs really encourages that to not happen. And I've never felt isolated here, that I was doing it on my own. But PLCs are definitely a reason for that. I've probably got a list of things I would tell myself to do. I would say though, don't forget the big picture. You want students to grow in their math skills, but you want them to trust you and know that you care about them, and and make that clear from the beginning. And there's a lot of classroom management that I will want to take different approaches to next year, but at the same time, I don't want to forget the big picture. Everything else will come from that. And so giving them good structure, having the strong classroom expectations is because I care about them and want them to just be better people. We take pride in that. We have our great expectations that we model. This is our 5th year in a row that we've been a GE model school, and we get excited about that. We want not just our staff, but we want our students to embody those expectations. So we're going to be respectful of one another. We're going to encourage each other. We're not going to put people down. We have high expectations for our students, and when they don't follow that, we remind them of those. And sometimes there's a lot of discipline that happens, but as 6th graders come through and become 8th graders, they know what those expectations are because they're in every classroom, and we are able to remind our students of what those are every day. We have high standards. We set those, and I think every teacher here does a good job of living them as well. And so when students see that from not just their teachers, but their administration, and they know that they're cared for, they rise up to meet those expectations as well. And we're proud to live those. And when we really get excited about growing, not just in each subject area students, but as people and our character, I think that's what really Zebra Pride is about, is we're representing our families, we're representing our community and our school in a healthy way by our character.